Hello again, back out here in the beehives, and it's been a while. I apologize for that. Had a hard time getting out here when I should have. We had a lot of rain, I was really busy, and then when I did get out here to take care of the bees and look into them, I had some technical difficulties. The camera shut off halfway through the video, and then at the end I realized that I never even turned the microphone on. So I just went ahead without the video that time. And what I've done is I put on a honey super. They had filled out the top box in their brood chamber, and so I went ahead and put on a honey super. And today we're checking to see what's going on in here, how much they're filling up with honey. So here in this first hive, let's see what we've got. Take the top off. I can tell it's already full of bees, which is good that they've moved up from the brood chamber into the honey super. And see, they've built some burr comb up on top that we'll clean off. They will build honeycomb and put propolis in any place they can. And that kind of messes up the hive for me. But that's just what bees do. Any space that's larger than a bee, they will fill up with comb, with wax. So we're just going to take some of this, take out a frame here in the middle. See what they've got. So this is full of nectar on both sides. So that is all full of nectar that they are turning into honey. There are still some empty cells down here on the bottom, but all this is full of nectar. So let's see how much of this is full of nectar. If this is full, we'll put on a second box, which I did not bring out because I was not expecting to have this many bees and for these to be getting this full yet. But so I'll have to go ahead and get another box if you need to. This one's still empty. Well, it's got a little bit of nectar up in there, but it's very light. Once the nectar has turned into honey, when it's thick enough, when they've evaporated enough water out of it, then they will cover it up with a layer of wax. This one's full. That's full of nectar. Nothing's capped yet, so it's not honey yet. So I've checked this one. This one was empty. We're full all the way to this side. Let's take a look here. I can tell this one's heavier. And it is mostly full. Mostly full. I could put a super on, another box on today. We'll check this one, this other hive. If the other hive is ready for a super, another box, then I'll go ahead and do it for both, just to make it easier so I don't have to come out again next week. I want to show you though what I did below this box. When I was out here before. So I'll take that off. So down here in the brood chamber, when I was down here before, and I could see that this was all filling up with bees and with brood, I put this piece on, which is called a queen excluder. These slots are wide enough for a worker bee to fit through, but not wide enough for a queen to fit through. So it excludes the queen from moving up into the honey supers. Because what we don't want is to get a bunch of eggs and brood up in the honey that we want to keep for ourselves. So we keep the queen down in the bottom. and she stays happy down there. So we'll put this one back together, and then we'll move over to the next hive. Okay, so here we are on the north hive. Let's see what we've got. I think that this hive will be further along than the other ones. It just seems to be building up more quickly than the south hive. So again, we'll scrape off this comb. When the bees build comb where we don't want them to, it's called burr comb. I don't know if you can hear, but they're buzzing a little louder as I do this because I did not smoke them today. Sometimes it's just a pain to light up the smoker if I'm not going to be in the... Oh, I'm just stung me under my armpit. I guess they're really mad. And that is full of nectar. I don't see anything that's capped yet. That's full on this side, and actually they're starting to cap a little bit right here. So that's looking awesome. We'll come back on the other side and see where these guys are. This one's lighter. There's some empty over here, but this is all full. And this side is mostly full. I think that I'm going to wait until maybe tomorrow and come out and put the supers on. Tomorrow, probably not tomorrow, probably Monday. Today's Saturday. And I will smoke them because these bees right here, right now, are pretty angry. So, there you go. And I have been stung a couple of times now already, once on my arm and once on my elbow, right through the shirt. So anyway, thanks for coming along in the hives. And I just got another sting on my arm right here. I'm gonna run in the house. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and ring the bell. We'll see you later. I just want to follow up on what happened out there at the hives. Ordinarily, if I'm just going to be in there quick, checked a few frames and get back out, you know, I don't even bother with smoking. Of course I have my veil and the gloves on. And the south side, the south hives, you know, you saw that they were nice and calm, which is normal. However, when we got into the north hive, things got a little exciting. It does make me worry a little bit that something's wrong with the queen. Maybe if the queen does die and they go queenless, they will get a little cranky, just like this bee right now is cranky. Leave me alone, bee. Anyway, so I might have to suit up in a full suit and go out next week and check him. Okay, I'll check him again next week and see what's going on with that queen, and then maybe we'll have to requeen. I don't know. So I'm getting out of here because this bee's buzzing me.